call on all his experience there, because Judd was going along very nicely, won the 2 opening frames and was looking good, but it's going to be difficult to predict what's going to happen in this match. It could go all the way. It could go to a deciding frame. Yeah, it's quite warm around the Crucible this evening, and John there, you know, he's been wiping his hands quite a bit with it. You usually have a damp and a dry cloth at the table. That's for the cue. You put a damp cloth on it first and then dry it off. Keeps it running nice and smooth on your hand.
Frame 20. Judd Trump to break.
So Judd gets this frame underway, and we'll have the mid-session interval after this. We could be back all square again. Smile there. It's so difficult to control the cue ball on these cushions now, because they are, as Peter Ebden was mentioning to Jason Mohammed in the studio, they're pinging off the cushions a little bit now. That means they're coming off faster than they're going on. But that's not going anywhere, only into the pocket. That was a Judd Trump special. Dead straight. Super cueing. Yeah, there's only really that red to the left of the bunch that he can get on by the looks of things. It might be one at the back of the bunch. They look as if they're nicely open, the reds, but they're not. They're sort of covering one another.
Four.
There might be one at the back of the little bunch there, between the pink and black, that he could drop on for the right corner. Well, you see, that is so careless. I mean, John did it.
Jump. Four.
Mr. Pink in the middle pocket, he was just dropping that in. He's on the red and took his concentration. Now, that is such an easy pot to miss. It's amazing if you don't concentrate 100% all the time what you can do out there.
One.
Amazing.
It's been difficult to predict the winner of this match, and in the end it may come down to who can hold their nerve, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of twists and turns yet. You always feel that John Higgins has the ability to play like a lump of granite here at the Crucible. But it's never always the case. But he's looked in good nick in this tournament.
$50. 60.
Well, the big question is, how many is John Higgins going to score from this chance? A chance that he didn't think he was going to get. He couldn't believe that Judd missed the pink.
24.
Don't know if he's got an angle to pot the black and just nudge the red to the right of the bunch. It looks as if there might be a couple available. I'm not sure. Did have the angle. And if the one at the back doesn't go into the left corner, he's got the one he cannoned for the middle.
31.
Obviously that one doesn't pot, it's the one next to it that's available in the left corner.
Yeah, it's a tough one to get far side of the blue. Oh, this goes.
It does go, so yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it went the way he was looking. He just doesn't like the collision on the other edge. He's got to force it through, and it's dangerous.
He was going to bounce it there the way he was queuing. He was going to pot the red and bounce it over the edge, which is a legal shot.
Needs to get the far side of the blue here. Felt he couldn't do it. And does the pink go?
32.
You'd assume so from the shot he's played. Ah, flies in.
You'd get a Sheffield tram through there, Steve.
Lost the cue ball a little bit here. This is a big shot.
38.
Could be a frame winner.
Well, he's got one more cannon to play, and that's what he's looking at there. If he can get past that red, it will certainly give him a frame-winning chance, you'd have to say. I think he's got an angle to cannon that, or he hit the other red. He hit the wrong red, and he's out of position.
Yeah, he got a bit of a big bounce when he potted the red. Made that black a bit too straight.
46.
The way he played that, it was very unlikely to be opening the reds up. But it's advantage John Higgins in this frame, especially with those two reds on the side cushion. But every time you're amongst the balls at this level and you don't convert, you're just sitting there waiting, thinking perhaps the guy's going to punish me. But he's excellent at closing frames out, keeping it tight for his opponent.
John Higgins, 46.
Almost perfect, just ran 2 inches further than he intended. Otherwise this escape route wouldn't have been available to John. Can push one over the corner though, you've got to be careful, he's under it too thick. And he has pushed it towards the corner, and if it hits a green full ball, that red is on. Now he's knocked another red safe, so those 3 reds could come to John Higgins's rescue, especially if Judd knocks this in. When he's knocked some superb long pots in this evening, it was just that sitter of a pink that he missed.
He's a bit short of pace on this red.
6.
No real problem in playing a positional shot, but and these cushions have started flying all of a sudden. There's just the last few shots, it's become obvious they really are playing fast.
Needs to keep on running. He's going to be snookered with the pink here. Has he come just far enough? It's very tight.
11.
You might have to play it with a trace aside just to make the potting angle.
Yeah, on that particular shot, harder rather than softer was the order of the day. A little bit further rolling down the table, he'd have been on choices of reds. He can just about make this, can he? Black doesn't spot on its own spot, goes on the green spot unless he shifts the red. Don't think he'll be doing that. Perhaps the black does spot.
The easier colour to get to the 3 reds would be from the blue. And he needs to pull up. And he's got an angle to pot the blue, come off the cushion with a bit of side, and possibly bring a few of these balls into play. He's looking to bring at least one into play. No, didn't get enough side on it.
Well, it's a pretty big area to go into. Potted the blue a bit thick. It's just a containing shot now. But he's some way back into the frame.
Go Trump, 25.
It's a big risk to try and open these reds up on this shot, but it's a possibility Judd Trump may take. He needs the reds in open play.
Be in open play after this. Oh, I thought he could get down the table off that, but he can't see enough of it. I was about to say if he could play off that red and bring it out into the middle of the table and get back down the table, but he can't. And he's just looking to see if he just lands on this red there, this near the cushion, what he would leave. I'm just wondering if he can get down behind the green off this situation. He can't afford to leave the red near the pocket, but I'm just wondering if he could, because what a shot if he could snooker him behind the green, but it might not be on. No, he's just playing it onto the cushion.
Yeah, there was a temptation to try and get him behind the green, but he would have left the pot. Far better safety shot. May have caused Judd a problem. Don't think it's going to double kiss. He's got to play it with right hand side, get around the back of the black unless he can see another way. Played it with the other side, tried to straighten it up. It was a poor safety shot.
One.
Obviously not playing to collide with the blue, so mishit the shot all round, but it's now down to Judd Trump to try and take advantage. What a turning point that would be. Well struck. John Higgins hoping that the red on the top cushion will be a problem for Judd Trump.
3. Four.
Well, a little bit straight on this red to force out for the pink, but I suppose if anyone can do it, the cue power he has, he can, but can't hit it too hard. Well, he hammered it into the pocket in pace.
11.
Can he take advantage of that cross double? It was always on. Big green.
Green ball.
Of course, the green would go on the black spot, which is not ideal. You see Judd Trump's cue bending there as he pulls it back. Great shot. Puts pressure on his cue. You see the bend in the cue. Doesn't want to be straight on the green. This looks wonderful.
60.
Just needs the pink. Oh, he's got a fly off the cushion again. The cushion, this top cushion is bouncing so much. That
90.
wasn't his fault at all.
Sorry, Judd.
It's impossible to judge when a cushion's bouncing fast how it's going to come off, because not every shot does bounce. These cushion covers will be, all the tables will be taken down. New table tomorrow in the one table setup, so really unfortunate for Judd there. Has he got this in? Great try.
Judd Trump.
Decent
19.
safety though.
Not quite the snooker, but still needs a decent shot to get it safe. And if it hits the blue, it's not going to be safe. Well, has he been fortunate? I think he has. Yeah. So 2 cushions hit the brown from behind and hopefully send it up the table into a safe position and leave the white near enough where the brown is. He might have potted it. No. Now we've seen John Higgins knock so many balls like this in this match. Reds, where he was playing them as a shot to nothing, but there's a little bit of pressure on this one. It's there again. 4. But not nicely on the blue. He needs the blue and he needs the pink. And it's a tricky cutback. If he's taking it to the middle pocket, he'll automatically finish on the pink. Big, big shot. It's there. Needs the white to pull up though.
9.
This is a thin one.
Yeah, that is thin.
Has to watch the white as well. In fact, it was too thin.
John Higgins. 9.
Straight up and down, trying to get that pink ball riveted on the cushion in line with the brown spot. He's played it a different way. He's let the pink go loose, but he's tried to get the cue ball safe behind the black. Considering the fact that John Higgins only needs the 1 ball, that was a little bit risky. Sometimes object ball safety is the order of the day, more than cue ball safety.
Well, choices. Which way does he play it? Just a little bit of movement in his eye line, I think.
With the names on. Okay.
He's got the snooker. He had to sacrifice distance on the pink, but in this case, very important to get that snooker. John Higgins looking at the 2-cushion escape.
Yeah, that's the line he'd be looking for. And can he get the pink safe if he hits it? Has he potted it? Oh, what a turning point in the match this could be. 10 all or 11-9 on this shot. And it's there, right in the heart of the pocket.
6.
So just the simplest of blacks. Taking his time, steadying himself for this important black. John Trump gives a little fist pump there, and he goes to the mid-session interval with a 2-frame advantage, but he still needs 2 to get through to the semi-final.